Set to take to the ice with the importance of the playoffs and holding sole position of first place on the line. You bet each team will be bringing their best. And to start off for Deseronto, Taylor Best, number 88. He'll be on the ice tonight. Jordan Cannon's one of the leading scorers at Deseronto. The always gritty Zach Masterson getting under the skin of the opposition. Mitch Mary, Sean Mackey, and the rest. And on the side for Tweed, you've got Rhino, Doherty, Normans, McCann, Funk, Ingram, Fargy, Carruthers, Free, Will Jones, one of my favorite defensemen on the Tweed Oil Kings, and Adrian Wilson, the guy who gets under every single opposition's skin. And I don't understand why. I'll have to get an interview with him sooner or later. And along with me upstairs tonight, it'll be a little treat. Justin Mallory will be doing some color commentating with me. Justin, what do you see tonight?
I'm going to see Tweed bring a physical game. I know they're a team that basically take no prisoners. So if anybody's going to be going into that goal crease, they're definitely not going to allow anybody to get to their goalie. So they're a team that it works by committee, and we know that these Deseronto Bulldogs here like to play physical in front of the blue paint of the opposing team.
That's the team's leading penalty man getter, so we'll see if we keep an eye on him, Masterson, and a few of the Deseronto Bulldogs. But Tweed can match a team with physicality and every stride. We'll see if they can do it tonight. It's going to be an exciting night. A great crowd on hand, as always, here at Tweed. We've been welcomed with open arms, EOSHL TV. Thanks you, Tweed. We love bringing you these games. We're going to get ready here for the O Canada, which I always look forward to because it's always live and it's always a human doing it. So we'll see it here in just a moment, folks. O Canada next.
Strong and
penalty box. Stay inside the ice surface here tonight, or Deseronto will take advantage. Quick puck movement already, and they're in on goal. Doherty wrist shot, and he just missed the corner on that one. Ripped the shot from the point, it just goes wide. Pass up, taken away by Laurie. He'll dump it in. Deseronto on that. Move it off the boards and out to center ice. Laurie. DDD pass to Murdoch. Back to Laurie. They'll move through the center ice area. Chip it in. No ice. Reinhold coming in on the blind side. Little poke on the boards. Out to center ice. Deseronto, you can see gingerly. They know they're going to be hit when they get the opportunity. For Tweed. Puck movement. What a great heads-up play there. Walked in on goal. Ripped the shot. Hits a leg. Backhand pass towards the net. Into the corner. Goes Johnston. Looking to come back to the point, and he will. They keep the blue line just barely. Beauty job there. Deseronto looking to attack again. Ingram ripped a shot, stopped in front of the net. Another chance, and it's out through center. Masterson pass over into the slot area, and he loses control of that one. Behind the net, trying to work it. Out through center comes Tweed as they turn it around the other way. Get to the blue line and dump it in. Behind the net. Deseronto, Ingram in again. To get them a little body there. Good work on the board. Stay physical. Connors at the point. Ripped around the net. Free going in after him. The great captain of Tweed. Sift past the slot just out of the reach there of Johnson. Keeps his stick out. Hits that, and Deseronto will retreat back into their own zone. Through center ice. Pass goes astray. Deseronto forechecking hard here. Across ice, pass, and he's in on a break with great speed. Wrist shot! And it's stopped by Miracle. Well, we've only played 2 minutes and 2 seconds of this first period, and let me tell you, high-octane playoff-style hockey from the get-go.
So far, the Oil Kings here seem to have a little bit of a good pace going on so far in this first period, so let's see if they can keep it up here with Deseronto as they're both playing on back-to-back.
Across the blue line goes Deseronto, stick check, Pat Jones, I'll tell you, masterful defenseman, great grit, and it's impossible to knock that man over. Pass off the boards, rarely makes a mistake. Shot towards the net, taken away by Tweed. They're in the zone, dumped in. Back behind the net, through to the neutral slot of the net. To the slot, rip back around the boards. Tweed on that one, stick checked away, but they gain control again. Into the slot shot, and he's always a little bit of a hook there and knocks him down. Deseronto in their own zone, trying to move it out and get something going. Tweed the aggressor. Deseronto trying to find their feet. Knocked down. Laurie a little bit of a dive, and no call there. DDD pass in their own zone. Tweed looking to set up. First scoring opportunity of the game. Laurie, great pass back to Murdoch. Pass up. It will not go for icing. The half board's just a bit out of the reach. Smart play off the grass through center ice. And that'll be held on.
A lot of great opportunities here so far. Fast pace. And so far, I think it's going to keep up here in the early.
Face off deep inside the Tweed zone. Oh, hang on. Trying to push the guys out. Have a fair draw. One back to Deseronto, but a little too strong. Inside the Deseronto zone and deep. Good play by Miracle. Body on the boards there to start this game. D pass by Morse. What a great play. Doherty in on goal. Crosses that blue line. Makes a nice sift pass that just gets deflected away. Pops up in the air. Deseronto will control. Good, smart hockey here by both clubs. Nobody taking a crazy risk. And icing, they'll bring it back into the Tweed zone. Well, last night, as we talked about in our opening, Justin, back-to-back weekends, Tweed losing to Barry's Bay in overtime. How's that going to be for them coming into this one?
Well, you know, they're a team full of character, and as I mentioned before, they're a team by committee, so I think they'll rebound just fine. These guys have a really good brotherhood mentality, and I think this is a team that can rebound just as well as anybody.
Just out of the reach of Jason Shaw as he went for that one. Face up, right to Brahaney, a nice pass up to Shaw. Back to Brahaney's in, ripped the shot. And that one's gloved down by Miracle.
Miracle's looking sharp early on in this game, facing quite a few shots so far from the Tweed offense.
We're talking on the ride up here, Al. There's 4 goalies on either side in total in this game. All 4 of them are really great goaltenders, so we knew we'd have a great performance between the pipes as we see another ripping shot on Miracle.
Yeah, and that's one of the good things you need to have in this league is goaltending depth. And, Deseronto's got some great goaltending depth. Tweed as well. Frontenac and our team with great goaltending depth. You just got to have it because when you're playing on back-to-back games like that, you need guys who are ready to play on any given day.
That's a great point. Both teams on back-to-backs tonight. And I actually don't see any sluggishness from either side. They're both moving. And there's Ingram, and he's hauled down. And number 7, Zach Masterson, will take a penalty as he couldn't do nothing but take the feet out from underneath him, and that'll go 2-2.
Masterson, no surprise to the penalty box.
He is not. Free, and Brahaney rolled into the slot area. Doherty just couldn't find the handle on that one. Brahaney circles the corner and drills it around to the other side. Receiver Doherty, he'll go back to the open point. Shot, chips it in through, free, behind the net. Captain. The point, DVD pass. Jones settles that hard pass down as he does so well. Back to the half court. Back in. Body on the boards causes a turnover. Coming in on Jones. He'll get across the blue line, but with the pressure by Jones causes an offside. And it only took 5 minutes and 12 seconds for a call to be debated by Deseronto. And the Western Conference.
One thing that compared to last year, Tweed definitely takes a lot less penalties and they're definitely a lot more disciplined. Whereas Deseronto, I find this year play a lot more of a physical game that will cost them. So we'll see how well these special teams work out for both sides in this one.
From on the bench last night, you could read that their it seemed like more of their they wore their heart on the sleeve a little too much, and their passion got the better of them instead of the intensity, and they started taking penalties.
Yeah, and sometimes you got to be in control of your emotion, even if you're up or down in a game.
Any situation, it's never good. Tweed with speed. This time they drill it in deep. Ingram trying to get in there first, but he can't. Johnson had an opportunity in their way. Walking in, tries to do the house you going. That is not going to work. And number 90, Murda. Half boards, good play there. Shipped up onto the boards. Need another help in there on that play, and they will finally. They're in. Murda shoot it on goal. Miracle slips it to the side. Deseronto rips it down the ice. And they will call high sticking. I'll tell you, you've actually got the 2 regular refs, and then you've got 5 other referees in blue. It seems like every single game.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty common, when calls don't go your way, you typically see one color stand out more than the other when there's penalties being called. So I don't know if you saw it, Billy, but there was an AHL game, or maybe it was the OHL, where the players wore referee jerseys in honor of the officials. So maybe this might be a suitable jersey for a team to pick up this year.
I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Jones there with that ripping shot. He has got a bullet. I'd love to see number 6 take more of those. Let me tell you, he ripped a shot, and Morrison puts the blocker up nicely. Make that save. 10 seconds remaining in the power play for Deseronto. They move it out to center. Pass cross, and they are in. Tweed. The penalty some good things. Masterson's out of the box, a little late. Ripped a shot, just goes wide of the net. Thrown back towards the net, it bounces up. Miracle didn't see it. Deseronto moves out now with speed. They've got a nice little break here. Across that blue line, walking in, stops. Chance in front of the net, a shot in on a rebound chance, and it's knocked away. And they're back the other way, and it's Brahanian on goal. Pass across. Oh my word! What a chance for Wilby. Just a sauce and a little too much. Stay 0-0. This game is heating up now. And they're back again. Tweed in on goal. Wilby loses the puck on that one, and Deseronto's out. Leading back the other way. The zone pass hits a leg and a breakaway. He's in on goal. Walks in. The backhand. Oh, he lost the handle on that one. Turning around was Wilson. Trying to move that puck. Big hit on the board. Shot in on goal. Stop. Something happened.
Got two very young goaltenders going head-to-head. You know, Morrison here, he's developing nicely into a number one goalie here for Tweed as he's developing quite nicely. You got Miracle on the other end here. You know, Deseronto's got a nice pool of goalies there with Graham Gemmel, Kuipers, and Miracle. It's Brett Miracle's brother, Brett Miracle of the Frontenac Phantoms.
One of my favorite guys to watch, but tonight it's Nick Ferguson wearing the number 97. Great information inside this building.
Ferguson here, he's had a good, strong couple games here with the Oil Kings, picking up some assists, getting traded over from Center Hastings, and we got a goal there.
Shot by Deseronto, beating Morrison over the shoulder, and Tweed takes an early 1-0 lead at the 12:01 mark. Deseronto. I don't know what is going on, folks. I do apologize. I get the Gann and Deseronto mixed up every now and again. I'll clean that up. Apologies to the Bulldogs fans. It's a great shot. Kick the corner. Not much Morrison can do on that one. Just over the shoulder. And we've got ourselves a 1-0 Deseronto lead. Draw one back. McCann. DDD pass to Morris. One of those star-studded defensemen for Tweed. Ripped in around the net. Trying to go after it, he scores! A broken play has tied this game at 1. The dump around the net didn't look like it was turning into anything. Tweed turns it into big red, and they've got a 1-1 tie here early in the first.
Never count out those Oil Kings because they know this ice better than anybody else, and they are the best home team in the league. So when they get down, they can crawl right back in a hurry.
You were saying the dynamics of this arena is different than any other arena. That definitely gives you a home ice advantage. Ripped up into the rafters.
And it's a three-pointer.
Great action-packed hockey here. I'll get the updates going into the second period. Another big weekend of games. Last night, 7 games on the schedule. One team was not playing last night. I'm pretty sure it's the same tonight. Great hockey here in Tweed. Muted crowd. Great hockey on the ice. And there goes Jones, who fakes the rim shot. intense game when they are arguing over where the draw is going to be placed. I know that it's something that you've got to fight for, but they are really going for it in this game.
Yeah, most certainly are, and also it's interesting to see the line matchups coming up for these crucial face-offs. Seeing how they match up and if it's going to play a role later on in the game.
Back, Brothers from the point, shot through, didn't get through. Free was putting on a great screen. Front America, Deseronto with some nice quick passes, gets it to center ice and down into the zone. Turning around, rip the shot. Hits a leg, goes up into the corner, Tweed battling. And they'll move out with it. Chipped it off to the boards and down the ice, no ice. Good foot race there, Johnston just comes up short, but they get a wholesale change. He'll be the next one to go. Deseronto across the line, ripped a shot, deflected into the corner. Allure, and he fell. Allure is getting 2 minutes. I think it looked like he was going for the stick and he fell. But Tweed's going to the penalty kill early here in the first.
It looked like he lost an edge on the ice, and looks like Deseronto is taking advantage here of a call. They're calling it cross-checking.
10:42 to go here in the first period. Deseronto is a devastating power play team, sitting at a 78 clip, sitting at a 28% clip on the power play. They'll look to take this game to a 2-1 lead. Their own zone, trying to move out.
Their power play definitely took a step up yesterday with their power play goals yesterday.
Shot, ripped just wide. Step into that one again, and Morrison out on top of the blue to make that save. Rebound. Shots on goal. Favored Tweed right now, 10-3. There's 10-4. The goals, Joey Mayer from Taylor Best and Johnny Hill, and Logan McDonald pops one in for Tweed. Assist to Thompson. Comes up. Rip down the ice for Tweed. Deseronto has to play with caution as Tweed's forecheck is just... How you doing? Real good. Thanks, man. Love the jersey. Deseronto, I love the fans here in Tweed, let me tell you. Back to the point, Deseronto will rip that through, won't get through, knock down the ice, and won't get a change. They've killed off a minute of this power play. Up the ice, and it's Red Ingram with a chance. Ripped it, and a big save by Miracle to keep that one out. Ingram read him like a book. Miracle lost the handle. He's not too impressed with himself. You see him shaking his head. It's a devastating thing for a goalie. Hopefully it doesn't get in his head. Cost Deseronto a goal. Ripped him with a slot shot. Morrison finds it somehow as Zach Masterson is draped all over him and literally just slashed the goalie. And Masterson is getting a cross check. He's getting under the skin of Tweed already. And I tell you, if there was a 9:07 remaining in the first.
I'm not very surprised that a lot of that was going on yesterday. I'm actually, to be honest with you, really surprised that the opposing goalie got a penalty call. I know it was a very similar call yesterday with a blocker to the face. One of the players from Kippers yesterday, and that wasn't called. I'm surprised that got called, but sometimes it's the way she goes.
Sometimes the ref don't see it. Masterson seems to be a master of the behind the play slash or running the goalie and forcing other teams into these types of penalties. Again, take hold and force you into this 5-on-3s. One back to the side. Tweed with great strength. Drill it down the ice. Deseronto will have to turn it around. A 5-on-3 for 16 seconds. The other penalty has a minute and 50 on it for a 5-on-3, and they're in. Nice move around him. Good job by Jones to get a piece of him, knock him off the puck. And it's Doherty away on a breakaway. Doherty shoots, and a big save by Miracle. What a great effort by 23. Aaron Doherty, unreal. That's one penalty over. Pass ripped into the slot area. Good effort there by Brothers, and he will keep his stick on him. They pinch it back to the point. D-to-D pass. Under pressure, creates a bad pass. And go down the half boards. Lots of traffic in front. That doesn't get through. A minute 10 remaining in the penalty. Rahaney is coming on the ice. Morris. Johnston. Deseronto will waste a little bit of time. They got a minute remaining in the power play. Up through the middle of the ice. Good job by Rahaney to keep that from being perfect. Shot ripped over the net. The half-boards. Johnston keeping a close eye on him. Deseronto working down low. Looking for the open receiver in front. Morrison keeping an eye on the front of the net as well. It's back to the point, D to D, and here comes a shot. Goes up, drops right beside the net. Chance again, shoots it. Morrison way out of the net, and they score. Zach Masterson pops it home, and it's 2-1 Deseronto with 7:35 on the clock. Good time to take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard around the league, and pressure is building right now for each team as they jockey for position. And today, it's no different. Many games on the skid.
It really doesn't matter who's in first place in this conference, because realistically anybody can be at the top right now. These Oil Kings can be at the top. You know, those Wolves right now are making a really big push to being a contender. So realistically, first place really is just positioning for the playoffs. So at the end of the day, anybody can face off against anybody and match up really well. So what comes down to it, sometimes being in first can be your worst enemy.
That's a very good point. Expectations are way higher when you're in first. I think all that the bottom feeders need to do is get into the playoffs, because, like you say, they match up so well, every single clump against each other, and once you get in, you never know. It's a 2-1 lead. Deseronto is starting to get chippy, which will favor the Deseronto Bulldogs a little bit.
Expect a big rebound here from Tweed.
The push is coming. Behind the net.
Also, don't count out Miracle either. He's a great goalie, so he's not going to give him very much.
They move it up to shot. Kicked away into the corner. Blue line in it. Neutral zone. One behind the net, and Deseronto being pressured inside their own zone. Into the slot, almost taken away by Deseronto. Chipped onto the half boards and out. Retreating are the Oil Kings. Murdoch. Wholesale change by the green and gold. Ripped up through the neutral zone, picked off by Jones. It's a nice area. Zades is a tether receiver. Back 200 feet. Green zone.
One of the great things about this rink is you can shoot from anywhere, and it's a scoring opportunity. So you can give up a rebound, and you can pot one in. So it's all about the drive down the ice towards the net, and you're going to see Tweed's going to take a lot of chances with that.
Since I announced the shot total, 10-3 Tweed, the Deseronto Bulldogs have had 6 of the last 7 shots. Tweed's going to have to turn the scrum with 6:05 left in this period. Give Deseronto to think about something in the dressing room here. Across the blue line in, ripped a shot up into the chest, creates a rebound, and it'll come to a Deseronto stick. And there's a call. Deseronto gets into problems. They try and take plays like that when you have a good referee like this. When they see it behind the play, they will call it.
Absolutely. This is a senior referee who's been calling games for a long time, and he's got a good reputation to call those when he sees them.
To recognize the refs and which ones are. They will call those and the other ones and let it go, which can be a detriment to the game. Well, the point, Jones takes the ripping shot. We get back to him, bouncing puck. Look at that great puck handling skill by Harden Jones. Behind the net, free. Tries to bring it up, behind the net. Knocked down to the point. Chance now, rip the shot. Over, score!
Smash his stick over the crossbar. unsportsmanlike for that breaking their stick. So Tweed's back to the power play.
Justin saw it, I didn't. He said he broke his stick over the crossbar in anger. And again, emotions causing problems for the Bulldogs early. Pass down low. They'll try and keep him hemmed in here. Working pass taken away by Deseronto. Back to the point and it's out. Morris just missed that one. Meredith. Good move in his own zone. Give him a bit of space. Backhand pass. Up to Ingram. Sifting the slot area and it's ripped back down the ice. Johnston, the intended receiver on that one. 20 rotation here. The power play for Tweed. 45 in the period. Pass cross ice. Moving into the zone as they get all five across the line at the same time. Brady at the point with that laser shot stopped by Miracle. Into the corner, digging hard. Back around. Back in again. And free. Finds him in the slot. Hits his foot. Back to the point. Smart play to the half board. Morris back to him with the shot. It's deflected. And there it is. Opportunity right down the face. And here we go. A good long pass. And here we go. Into the slot area. Jones ripped that one. And he didn't see it. There's no way.
He looked stunned by that shot.
Miracle, the big body and being out, cuts a lot of the angles down, but he didn't see that one.
I gotta really admire his equipment. It looks absolutely fresh. Those brown pads and his mask have got to be some of the nicest setup in the league. Right behind Dean Gouvreau.
Beans looked great last night. Fantastic.
Oh, I always say to Dean, you know, those are some sexy pads.
Well, for the money they should be, let me tell you. Good turn by Shaw, and that's in front of the net. Good smart play by Morrison to get it in. And they're in. Skating with speed is Reinhold. He's already got one. He's looking for another. Puts it towards the net. Chance again. And Miracle comes up with the save. Keep it out. Reinhold, 9th of the season. 18th point. 10 games. He is really smoking. It's nice to be a fan favorite of a guy who can really pump home those goals. Tied with Elijah Brahaney for the lead on the team. So pass back goes to Tweed, the back to the point. Morris can't keep it in, so he smartly brings it back. Keep control, throws it into his own zone. 3 minutes and 15 on the clock. Sit past the boards. Oh, he didn't see it. Good smart. Defense there to contain with, and they're out. A nice move there. Across the blue line, the red line shot in, and it's gloved down by them.
One fun fact about the Deseronto Bulldogs is their jerseys are actually designed a little bit after the Laval Rocket. So I know team owner Graham Gamble, he was telling me that his jersey design is to honor a little bit of the Montreal Canadiens farm team, the Laval Rocket. So a very cool fun fact about their uniforms.
They can't turn it over. And Tweed has it. Looking to take the lead into a nice spot in the corner. Stick check down. Levy back to the point. Loré through a screen, and it's stopped by Morrison. Chance again. A Miracle rebound. And stopped again by Miracle, finding both. To a ground and then a whistling shot from below the dot. Keeping it tied at 2.
Deseronto's emotions are getting high right now. Those can be their worst enemy right now in a tight game. That can really cost them. And you do not want to be taking dumb penalties against a team like Tweed on the ice surface like this. They know it better than anybody. That was a really quick switcheroo there for the face-off. I don't know if you saw that, Billy, but Tweed went in for the face-off and did a quick switcheroo with somebody else to take it.
Did they win the draw?
Yeah. Never seen that before.
The old audible. Ripped in the 2:15, 2:22 on the clock. It's 2-2 here in the first. 3. Shovels it back over. Can't get it out. It's around the other way. And they're gone. Through the neutral zone. One hand on the stick. Shovels it in. Showing great strength there. Half boards and in. And Masterson has a chance. But Morrison smartly comes out. Works that opportunity and back the other way. And on goal. Ripped a shot. And he just missed the top shelf on that.
Andrew Reynolds always has a smile on his face. He just loves the game. He loves playing here.
You say it, you can see those bright whites. Yeah, I got that interview with him. He's fantastic. He seems like a down-to-earth, fun guy.
He really is. Love seeing his family over at the games every single time. They're just a great bunch of people.
To him, shot, deflected away. You become kind of like a part of their family, haven't you?
Yeah.
Every time I see them, they're yelling, Justin, Justin, that's good. Family atmosphere. And they're away. Deseronto on a 3-on-2.
Chance for the slot. Unreal pair of saves by Morrison to keep that out.
And leave it at a 2-2. Morrison is stellar. 838 save percentage coming into this game. 3-1. Playing spectacular in this one.
And sometimes the same percentage doesn't tell the whole story. He's been phenomenal in every game I've seen him play.
830 save percentage puts him in the range of the top 10 goalies in the league, which is phenomenal. Again, this is an early time for this to escalate already. This could be quite the fire wagon hockey here.
In Tweed, behind the net, Brothers trying to dig that out of the goal. Deseronto shot, great block by Jones, sacrificed the body on that. Deseronto back in their own zone, being pressured with a minute and 18 seconds left on the clock. That could be an icing, and it will not. It apparently touched someone. Brothers behind the net, loses the handle on the rolling puck, chip back behind the net, and Jones with it. Good pass, strong, great pass up and over. They're moving through across the blue line. Tweed. Pass across, trying to hit him, he can't, and Deseronto brings it back the other way, down the ice. Brothers to Jones, ripped the ice. Number 6, a great pass up. Here he's in, shot, the stop by Merrick.
Great save, a good hold, 45 and a 10. What do you see for the rest of this game, Justin?
Yeah, so far, Lisa, I'd say, overall, this is what we're kind of expecting right now, a tie game, going into the first intermission. These teams do match up very well against each other. Tweed, they definitely respond well to adversity, and they just overall will match you hit for hit, goal for goal.
They seem to step it up when they're behind.
They really do, yeah, and that's one of the things too is, as we've seen twice so far in this game, they get scored on in the first goal. Within under a minute, they tie it up, and then same thing occurred after they were down by a score of 2-1. So never count these Oil Kings out. Right now they're a middle of the pack team, but they certainly play like they're at the top.
Couldn't agree more. Right back to the point. They keep it in a power play here for Deseronto. Ripped off the boards, and they hit the net.
We'll bring it back. Something that I'll tell you, one half and a red and white chance for number 44, Chris Johnson. He's been all over the ice in this game. Right, 19 minutes, 40 seconds.
Draw back, Deseronto. Pass across ice, and it's around the net. Flat off the boards. 10 seconds on the clock up. And it does get out. You're not going to whistle it down. I don't understand that.
A little bit of language, I'll tell you. My young kids in the audience. And that'll come to the end of the first period. The shots on goal in that period, Justin, were 19-9 in favor of Tweed.
Unsportsmanlike conduct coming to Deseronto for abusing the official, because the puck didn't hit the net in the last few seconds of the game. They were complaining. So Deseronto there looked like they were complaining that they thought the puck hit the net, where they thought that there should have been a whistle, and they told the refs how they felt, and they got themselves into penalty trouble.
Emotions getting the better of you, Justin. That may be the name of the game tonight.
Yeah.
Unreal. Well, a beautiful first 20. We'll be back with another 40 right after this, folks. Stay with us. This game is interesting already. We'll be back. possession of the puck early.
Back to Deseronto. Try a DVD pass on this nice slick ice. Rip the pass up to the red line. Deseronto trying to gain the zone. And they will. Not a lot of... They pulled that blue line with a nice shot. Deflected wide into the corner. Holding on to Madison. DVD again. Down low. Ripped around the net. Ripped up to the blue line, not out. Deseronto holds. Ripped a shot from the point. What a great save by Evan Morrison to find them in the traffic in front. All the rest of the crew come out for Tweed. Get a whistle. Deseronto trying to take the lead here early in the second. Tweed will count their flame trying to get the smartly by three. Great captain here for the Oil Kings. Miracle rips it off the boards pretty hard. As they're in across the blue line. Oh boy, just missed a hit there by Johnson. Working hot to the one side. Shot. And Morrison steers it with the block. In the corner, down the back of it. Bouncing the puck in the slot. Down into the slot again. Great stick work on the doorstep. And he just missed it. The trip. And a penalty coming to Deseronto. They won't like it. But the stick of the blue. His feet is down.
Looks like Morrison's got springs in his feet with how that sequence just went. How he just kind of flopped right back up.
He was out of position, but was right back in it right away, like you said. On the doorstep, give him anything. All I would say is he shot it wide. 2 minutes now for Tweed. Let's see what they can do. The shine. We're happy on that one. It's Morris with great speed, a good stick check. Hopefully he's okay. Morris, a big minute player for Tweed. Hard time getting out. Pass up to the red line. Morris has got to get off the ice. He is in a lot of pain. Cross ice pass. Tweed gains the zone into the slot. Shot. It just goes astray. Back comes Deseronto. Gustafson. With the puck down goal. Shot. Morrison. That was a sneaky shot. Morrison found it all the way. Makes a great save. Pass up. Tweed trying to get something going in the last minute. 14. Ripped it on the net. A save by Miracle. Back to the feet. Shot. Can't keep it out. It's back the other way. Hines missed the hit. Tries to go through the legs, but he can't do it on that play. Great defensive work there by Murdoch. Wearing number 90. Pass over. Jones. He doesn't have finesse, but he has strength. Ripped the shot. Hit Deseronto. Tweed digging after every single puck. 45 seconds to go. Morrison. What a nice little play there.
A little spinorama.
Something I couldn't do as a goalie. I was a terrible puck player, but I love to play the puck. It's the worst part of my game.
Chipped into the corner, and after that goes the look. Loses that one and stays right with his man. Deseronto. Hard play there, but it wasn't enough to raise the ref's hand. Waiting it out is Jones. Smart play by him. Get his guys set up. Pass across now. Get on net again, and Miracle will make that save, and they'll hold on to the whistle. 9 first on the exact same high octane physical.
Yeah, these teams, they definitely know how to get the pace of the game going with their physicality, check for check. I expect more of it to keep going on as the period goes on. I expect it to get a lot more intense.
The other side, and Tweed's got it, walking it, ripped the shot, and defensive play there. Morris pushes in, he must be alright. On a 2-on-1. Bring it through. Walks in to the slot. They're in. Pass to the slot. He scores! Morris, after a little bit of an injury, comes back and shows them at 100%, boys. It's 3-2 Tweed.
From the ice to the back of the net. It's one of those things where sometimes antics on the smaller ice surface can really cost you an odd man rush up the ice. And that just went to show you right there.
Other teams in the league that have a small ice like this? And Deseronto is starting to take him now. That guy right there, 29. Deseronto.
Slash up high there. Ripped it on net, and Miracle will make that save.
Born in Frontenac side last night. And he'll be a start tonight. And it's getting chippy. This is where Tweed can start to pull away. Deseronto starting to get upset and starting to talk to the refs on, which really gets them off their game. And Tweed's a polar opposite. I find that they're a level-headed team that feeds off this type of hockey.
Yeah, they most certainly are, and I think when you get to like a level-headed team like this, when you respect the game, you respect their officials, you're gonna get a lot more calls that will go your way.
100%. Couldn't agree more. Tweed holding the inside of the zone behind the net. Deseronto come up with that puck, skate through center, trying to kill more. Takes his guy, gets him to the outside. Play there by Free, the defensive zone. Ripped it up, long, nice pass. Pass all the way over to the other side of the ice, and Tweed will rip it in, get it in deep. Jones, the first man there. He will not keep it down the ice, and Morrison got an opportunity here to show his puck handling skill again.
We'll get a chance here to see if this fine oil-tuned power play is gonna answer with a big goal here.
Morrison makes him nervous sometimes, but he's a great puck handler. Not scary. Pass in front of the net. Another chance in front of the net. Big slash. Took him down. No call. They gain the blue line in their end. Behind the net is Ingram. Nice stick lift there. Ripped back around the boards. Chipped off the stick and out. We're on a break. Here comes Deseronto on a penalty kill break. Great defensive play by Morris. After that fall, he seems to have hit 160% now. They're back the other way. Reinhold's a pass into the slot. Goes right after it again. Big dive. A little pirouette in front of that net. Turning back the other way comes Tweed. Hockey action here is hit play. Look at the high stick there by Masterson. Take someone's face. Ripped around the net and in. Reinhold chasing after that. Won't get there with a good play there by number 23, Gordy. Nice house she going at the blue line. Trying to keep it in. Ripped off the boards and in. 10 seconds remaining. And line change will happen. Tweed will gain control. Now 5-on-5. Power play expires. Shot in. Hits a Deseronto player. Ingram turns. Zip to the slot area. Fargy trying to knock that down. He can't. Deseronto will try and regroup in their own zone. Shot up in center. Knocked away. Trying to get through. The big 29 knocks his man down. Icing.
Well, high octane hockey is exactly what we expected, Justin.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when well, you know, when the Oil Kings here, I think they're they've established themselves as one of the key franchises of the league, and one of the best things I can describe this franchise is consistency. They've always put up that winning culture and winning attitude and playing with class, and this is a prime example of that today.
Couldn't agree more. It's exactly why you come to the arena, not to see a dirty team hit there. Deseronto gains his own nice hit along the line.
slot area, chipped away to the corner. And it's taken away, shot, stop, and he plows him into the net, puts him into a headlock. It's just, I don't know, Justin.
This reminds me of deja vu.
It sure does. Last night's hockey. But the referees really not buying into the whole.
I mean, Gustafson tried to sell that one in the Tweed zone, and now in the other zone, they shove a guy into their own goalie and into the post.
And now this is a key lineup right now, as you see. Deseronto's got their 3 macho guys coming out for the face-off, so watch out. So I think something might come out. You got Ferguson on the ice too for Tweed, so there might be bells ringing soon, boys.
And Amore, number 22, he's a big boy as well. It'd be hard to punch through that beard, so let's see if we have a little rowdy down at some point.
Oh, you see what's happening here? You saw Sawyer jump. I think he's going to go. There's going to be something brewing. No. Okay.
Check there by Tweed, causing all kinds of problems. Sawyer on the half boards, he's bodying away there by Laurie, and it's in. Walking across the blue line. Backhand the corner. Tweed. Laurie just lost the handle on that one. Deseronto in their zone, trying to pick it up, chipped off the boards, and then good pass across to Ferguson. Moving it in through the zone, chips it in. Tries to get around his man, but he can't. And it's turned over. Tweed shoots. Stopped by, someone in front, back to the point again. Good play there, shoots it towards the net, hits a Deseronto foot. Into the corner, cycle it out. The throw it in front of the net. Deseronto play laying down to block that play. Shoveled back behind the net. Ferguson, he's knocked down behind the net. It could be blown to whistle every 2 minutes here in this game, but the refs are trying to allow it to go, and there's going to be 2 minutes. No, it's not. They're just for the face-off, the icing. Incredible hockey, and I love this song at this point in the game. Won't back down. Tweed will not back down. Deseronto. I don't know what you call it. It's not exactly physicality. They're not hitting the way Tweed are, but they're getting under their skin after the whistle. This off one back to Tweed. Shot through a crowd. Nice. Ship into the zone. Get a line change. Morris chips it behind the net. And out comes Tweed. Turn back. A smart play there by McCann. Morris. Pass the blue line for Shaw. Off the board. Chipped in. It's taken away. Deseronto gains the blue line. Ripped the shot. And it goes wide. Chipped into the front of the net. Ripped it around. And Morrison will find that one. Chipped on. Great. The slot. What a great save. Morrison with 2. Keeping this a 3-2 game. Shot again. Chance. Wrap around! What a save by Evan Morrison. Oh my word.
He's definitely an up-and-coming player in the goaltender in this league, and he's showing it right there, making big-time saves at crucial moments to keep his team up by 1 goal.
Justin, you're doing masks from what I hear now, and one guy that could use a stellar goalie like that, maybe you can talk to him after the game.
Yeah,
sign a beauty.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm working on a mask right now for Stefan Horn right now of the Ice Miners, and I'm looking forward to seeing what a final product we can get.
Great chance in front by Freeze. Nice play from Crothers to get it towards the net. They're walking in. Shot and kicked out by Miracle. Look at this play. Ingram's got it to the slot. Shoots and a save by Miracle. Exciting forecheck by Tweed. Playing it the right way and getting rewarded for it as we've played already a half of this game.
I'm not sure if it's just me, but Miracle looks like he's shaken up a little bit ever since that collision. When one of his own guys pushed one of the Tweed players into him. So I don't know. He just looks a little bit shaky right now.
Throws you off a bit as a goalie. Now you're not just worried about a black puck coming in. You're worried about a 200-pound guy coming at you as well. Crothers at the blue line in the backhand makes a nice play to keep it in. Chips it into the corner. He guides his guys to go in after. It's a 2-on-1. Deseronto versus Tweed. Free comes in to help. Who will win this battle? Back to the point. Crothers can't keep it. Masterson throws it in. It's going to be a nice one. Yes, sir. They'll come back 200 feet. And And the Bronx cheer comes from Deseronto cheering on the referee as they call an icing against him. 9:36. You never want a game. Every time I'm here in Tweed, I don't want the game to end. I'd love it to go into triple, quadruple overtime. It's pretty crazy. It's just like out in Frontenac. Tweed has got a special fever about it.
Absolutely, they're like one of the heartbeats of this league, and I think it's something the league should celebrate because it's unreal. The fan support here is great. The culture, the organization, they're a model franchise that every team should look at if they want to succeed in this league.
What a great save by Morrison! Unreal! What a blocker on Zach Masterson. What a stop! Coming in, backhander by Doherty, I think. Yep, Doherty. Into the corner, Shaw. Back to the point, ripped it by Laurie. Scored! He drilled it, and he found the line. Holy Dinah, they got 2-goal lead on a drill shot from the blue line. And this Tweed Arena erupts in the celebration. 2-2.
Miracle is just getting his focus back here from the looks of it. Again, he doesn't look like he's comfortable in that net right now. I think he might be nursing something.
They got to take advantage of right now. That's exactly what Tweed has to do. Keep putting that puck on net, especially from the blue line. They have a way to find their way in the net when the goaltender's struggling. Got a penalty coming.
Another thing too is to look out for Deseronto to retaliate as much as they can, being down right now. We've noticed that in the past, in previous games we've done, when they trail, they tend to play a little bit more on the edge, and they tend to play a little more undisciplined.
To bait the other team in penalties. You don't see the first aggression, it's always the retaliation. Deseronto was a team that really thrives on that. Fans here are very passionate, let me tell you. All around us, we're just hearing the excitement, anger, and joy of this game. It's really beautiful here. Deseronto has the neutral zone. They gain it. Morrison, and Evan Morrison makes the save. Back to the point. DDD pass. Ripped a shot. Morrison got there, put his blocker up, made a beautiful save again. Can't believe that charging call. It's tough to take sometimes.
Hey, what might be a call for one ref is not a call for another. So
You've got to move past it. I know Tweed's already forgotten about it. Their thoughts are a minute and 33 from now. We'll be back on 5-on-5. To the point, he pass in his feet, and it's back the other way. It's Ingram. He's got a pass. Oh, it just hit flush on the Deseronto stick. Smartly moves it back in their own zone to kill some of this penalty. The pass up, chip through. Ingram is a big guy. Uses his size to separate himself from the man on the puck. On that board's 3 Deseronto players trying to get him out. He's the only one up there. He kills another 10 seconds on the penalty. Deseronto, nifty pass in around the net. Gain the zone. And the half-court's Jones, or Brothers let him get behind him, but quickly picks him up. 3 Bulldogs in the corner trying to scrum that puck out. Tweed giving it their all to kill as much of this as they can, doing a great job of it. They get it to the corner. There's Ingram in to help out his man Brothers. They've got to be tired. They find a guy open. Slot, way to tie him up in front of that net. And Tweed will drill it down the ice with 30 seconds remaining. Miracle, good smart pass up to get them turned back the other way. Hill shoots it in. It'll be an ice coming back the other way. Shots on goal this period early. 9-8 favor Deseronto. They had all 9 shots in the first period. Goal scoring came all from Tweed. Morris and Laurie with the goal. Johnston has been playing a great game. Notable already in this game. I haven't seen a lot of his games when we're out here. I think he's been a healthy scratch. But him and Shaw really on my tongue every few minutes when they're on the ice. Pass up to the red line and Deseronto in with speed. Nice move there to get around him. Laurie keeps him to the inside, uses his body, drills him up against the boards. He's walking into the slot around the net. They won't try to wrap it in. You can pass is open. Shot is blocked. Ripped it down the ice to be an icing. They relieve the pressure. 5-on-5 again.
Number 7 once again with his antics in the blue paint. He's going after Murray free. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a very smart thing to do if you're number 7.
It'll be a fair fight if you get free, upset, and mad. Although Zach does have the key, which does help him out a lot. Allows him to be the way he is on the ice.
It hasn't stopped Murray free before.
No way. I can imagine not.
If you recall in the game against the Ice Miners, someone went after him with a fishbowl, and that didn't matter. He just he took matters into his own hands.
He looks like a guy who's got a bee in his bonnet every game. In the blue line, rip a shot. Jones has a good play. Masterson loses the handle on that puck. Goes into the corner. Morris meets him. Masterson walks out. The Aaron pass to the point. Shot. Knocked down. Chip off the boards and down the ice. And it'll go 200 feet for an icing. Masterson is really not getting Tweed to bite. They're just playing him great, forcing him into bad opportunities, and keeping themselves out of the penalty box when Zach's doing his thing in front of that net. I feel terrible for Morrison right now. It's gotta be tough. Shot directed wide. Morrison holds on to that post. In front of the net, Morrison saying rebound chance, and a great defensive play keeps it out of the net. And Tweed is back up the other way. Good pass, chipped in. Make a line change. Sean, and he'll pick that puck up. Drill it back behind the net. Deseronto hearing footsteps now every time they touch that puck. Good lift. And here he goes. Oh, he's tripped up coming across the blue line. No call. Into the slot. Woo! My word!
Just like Patrick Law.
Indeed. Flashing that leather. This time he didn't drop it. Well, there he did. On cue.
You know what? I said Patrick Law. Excuse me. Felix Potvin.
Ah, yes, sir. I like that. Indeed. Potvin never dropped one.
Wanted though. Wanted in a crucial time in a playoff game.
Across the blue line and in. Yep. Shuffle around the net. 5 minutes and 5 to go in the second period. Shipped away. Tweed right now is stifling the offense for Deseronto and controlling the puck very well. Long ice pass chipped in, and here comes Shaw with good speed. Behind the net, he'll pick it up into the slot. Rip it. Can't get a hold on that. Crothers shoots it through. Stopped by Miracle. A rebound that usually doesn't happen with him. I think Justin's assessment of him is right. But digging it out behind the net. Ripped off the half boards to the point just over Jones' stick. He's down the ice.
Right now, the best thing for Tweed right now is puck management and managing that clock. Right now with a 2-goal lead, you want to try and take away as many seconds off the clock as possible.
100%. As long as you have the puck, there's nothing going wrong. You turn it over, it's a big problem. Into the zone, Carruthers trying to take his man, and he will. Great play on the boards. Shot out by Ferguson. Oh my, and he did get it. He's walking in with speed. And on goal, he fakes the smash, shoots it high, and a stop there by Miracle. Good play. Penalty coming to the Tweed Oil Kings, and it looks like a trip.
Looks like Johnny Hill got tripped on the call there, and Ferguson is now going to the box.
Played a great game, very physical, and that's going to happen every now and again. A lot of coaches will tell you, you get a penalty. I'd rather you take a penalty being aggressive than a smart play than never get a penalty and don't play any defense.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's smart penalties and there's dumb penalties. Unfortunately, I mean, I would just say that was just an unfortunate, stick in the legs, and the rule is, you're responsible for your own stick, but sometimes it can't be helped.
Down there, he's got one trailing. After his good pass to the neutral zone, and Deseronto is behind the net. Good play behind the net. Take his man. Good tackle the back. Show hand here. Back to the top of the circle, and Tweed will get it out. Wilby has been just everywhere on the ice tonight. 84 for Tweed.
Doing everything right. Try there by Ingram to get that puck. They're forcing every pass from Deseronto, and that's what happens. Over drilled back down the ice, and it'll be good for Tweed. Johnston
forechecking there. Ingram will be the recipient
of the forecheck. He's behind the net, killing more clock. He's got Johnston behind the net. He'll shovel it over to him in the corner. Playing keep away, and it's way back in their own zone. Smart play. And Morrison will chip it up. Can't knock it down. A bouncing puck, and Deseronto will control. 50 seconds on the clock with this power play. Try and capitalize as they get it through the neutral zone with speed. Shoveled away. Here's a slot, knocked off the puck. Back to the point, kick back in. Back to him again, this time he'll control. TDD pass. Deseronto shoots, and it just goes wide of the net. Half boards, down low. Walking in, he's met with a big hit there by McCann. Stood him up, gives him a little shove. He's going to hold the stick back to the point, and it's out. That give 15 on the clock to the power play. They're going to be able to set up again, and they're turning it over anyways. Morris, drop pass there, way to looks like he had foot on the line. You got to get it on the other side of the line to keep it on the side. That was close. They have 8 remaining to 5 to go in the period. And this end of this power play, Tweed can pop one more, separate themselves by 3. And turn this game into a firestorm. Shot on Miracle. Stop. And that'll end the power play. Deseronto coming out of their own zone with speed, trying to control. Loses the handle on it, chance shot. It's knocked away, and back the other way goes shot. Gets to the red line and dumps it in. A little slash coming into the zone. Doesn't phase him one bit. Deseronto loses it. Back to the point. Brothers shoots it to a screen, and Miracle makes that save. And like you said, he doesn't look like himself.
No, but that's one thing is as a goalie, you want, even if you're nursing something, you still want to compete out there and give it your all. And that's the good thing about this position is they're all warriors out there.
And as we know, both being goalies, they're very finicky and different.
Absolutely, we absolutely are. We're a different breed.
Boards ripped up the ice, trying to get it over to the receiver, Rhino. Leaves some of the pressure. Chip through the neutral zone. Plays that perfectly. Nice pass to Shaw. He's got a shot. Just wide. He goes in after it. First man to the puck. Great shift by Shaw, as always. And back goes Tweed Bulldogs. Through the neutral zone with speed. Masterson to the outside. Can't make a play. Defensive effort by Deseronto. Sticks the front of the net. Here comes number 16, Reinhold. Shot. It goes up into the mesh. 28 and 4/10 remaining.
One thing you'll notice here, one thing we notice in this Tweed Oil Kings team is they're very hard on the forecheck, forcing a lot of errors on Deseronto, not giving him a chance to cycle that puck around and set up.
That's when they can be devastating. Tweed's D in this game has been phenomenal. Through the neutral zone, the red line, turn back around. Ingram with a sift, little pass over. He leaves it for Ingram. Ingram will eventually get it with 17 to go. He's into the corner. Trying to fend off Deseronto. He's drilled into the boards. Free is not happy, and here we go. Free is upset. He has had enough. He's coming in to rip him out of that scrum. He wants to go, and he will not. He hit him. And the number, I can see his number perfectly. Drilled him into the boards. This crowd will give Free an ovation. Someone's going to get hurt.
An appropriate song for appropriate situation. Watch out here for Johnny Hill on the power play. He's going to be very dangerous for Deseronto. He's got a lead. He's just absolutely lethal in the back end. He's averaging a goal per game. So watch out for, as I like to call him, Johnny Hill the Thrill.
22, they're left defenseman. Gotta watch for a break. And they do. They win it. Play afterwards. Shovel out. That's going to end this period. Score of 4-2, but the shots on goal in that period were even 11 all. Total 30-20 in favor of the Tweed Oil Kings. We will be back, folks, for this short intermission. Stay tuned. We're out.
Thank the Unconventional Moose for their ongoing support of our broadcast.
150%. Helped out a lot. Gives us an opportunity to be here in Tweed every week. Whenever they need us. Great. To the Tweed Arena. Number 4. The goal. Brody Morris, after taking that spill in the corner, got Tweed up to a 3-2 lead. The assist to Matthew Wilby and Devin McCann. Then Brandon Ellery from Jason Shaw and Darren Doherty got up to the 4-2 lead that we see now in front of us as Tweed taking on the best in the West on the standings sheet. Tweed fighting to jump up that leaderboard. The team could be in the running for the championship this year. Morrison's had a wicked game, and Miracle was great on the other side. The shots on goal again, 30-20, favoring the Tweed Oil Kings. The chippy part of the game is probably on our heels here in the last 20. The Tweed Oil Kings look to kill this penalty. Keep a 2-goal lead going into the final frame. We're all set up. The referees are ready. The draw is one back to Deseronto. Rip it in around the net. Morrison comes out to play it. Hopping puck. Morris just missed that puck into the corner. Brown will set up. DDD pass. Rip towards the net. Deflected wide. And Morrison tracked that the whole way in. Letting him know he's there. Horn. Right there. Hand. Off to the half boards and they're out. Good play around him. He tried to body slam him into the boards as he put it around him. Wanted an interference penalty on that. They won't get it. Wilby's been everywhere tonight against Deseronto. What a nice
play to get his foot out. They'll make a line change, a 4-on-2, coming into the zone, cross pass, shot towards the net. Morrison finds that somehow and keeps it out into the slot again. Masterson, slot chance shot, and it hits a leg, goes back to the point. Good stick there, keeps it in. Morrison, Masterson, cross pass, shot, hits the side of the net. Just about rang twine. DDD pass again, 45 seconds on the power play, directed towards the net, and he's hauled down in front. Jones in the area again. Deseronto everywhere in the offensive zone. Shot stopped by Morrison and drilled down the ice. Jones, look at this, the other end of the ice. And Morrison has had enough of Zach Masterson in front of that net. And this may be 2 to Tweed. Jones was knocked down, had the stick knocked out of his hand, was tackled to the ice, and finally, number 7, Zach Masterson, has taken a penalty for his antics. And all he's doing now is hurting his own club. Jones, he is not impressed with number 7 getting introduced to him.
As talented as Masterson is, he's going to put up the points, but he's going to put up a lot more penalty minutes.
Great point. A guy like that has so much offensive skill really doesn't need to be doing those type of antics. If he just stayed on the straight and narrow, stayed outside the blue beam while screening the goalie, he would be so much more beneficial than Deseronto instead of trying to bait other teams into taking penalties every time.
Deseronto's got a lot of those guys who already fill that role already. They don't need somebody doing that, somebody of his caliber doing that. He's a very skilled hockey player. We know he's got hands, he's got speed, and he's very effective in front of the net. He doesn't need to be taking any penalties.
Putting a sniper in the box is probably the worst play in hockey.
Behind the net, twirling it around. Deseronto setting up. Pass back into the corner. Good body by Allure. Keeping on his man as he goes around the net. To the circle. Trying to hold on to that puck. Starts to hop on him. And the slot is wide open. A chance. They score.
And Deseronto has brought it within 1 on the power play.
There's a 4-3 lead now.
Deseronto, their power play numbers just keep rising. They're got to be over 30% now. We'll get the scoring number for that one. It was just a schnoz in front of that net. Morrison didn't have a chance. He stopped the first one. And scrub in front leads for that goal.
Expect Deseronto to come back right now and try and answer back with a bang, because they want to tie this thing up really badly.
The zone. The first one to go after that. Chips it behind. That's partner McCann. Up the ice in a beautiful pass. His Doherty's in. Shoots, and he hits a stick and goes wide of the net. Into the corner. Working it along the boards is Shaw. Holds it against the half boards. In for support. Drilled into the boards. More shot through a screen, and Miracle somehow saw that and kept it out. Long ice pass. It'll go for an icing. And that was an intended pass.
Well, both teams showing their resilience, showing what they're made of. Both physical teams, they match up very well against each other. Tweed keeping their heads about themselves, kept them in this game, kept it close. Draw, scrummed, chipped up, and that could be a breakaway, and it is. He's in on goal. Morrison with a great save there, and he hurt himself. He did. Morrison stops that. The net is off. Deseronto is in, and it's an offside. As Miracle could not get back onside. Let's hope Evan Morrison is all right after that breakaway.
These referees really need to start blowing the whistles when the goalies are out like that. That's unacceptable.
They blow the whistle when it hits them in the cage. They gotta blow the whistle when they're injured. He's supposed to make the next save. Ingram at the draw. They're trying to win it back, and he will. Drilled in by Allure. Johnstone, the first guy to go in. He's got 3 at the point. The dot. And
And they're out through center ice. Deseronto with chip into the zone. Good play there. Hops around a man. Drilled into the corner. Out the slot, and Morrison with great focus catches that dribbler up in the air. Those are tough to save. Expecting a bullet. Comes in as a butterfly. Holds on.
Morrison's playing this game with so much poise and confidence. It's hard to shake him right now.
He's zoned in.
You can knock into him, and nothing is. Oh, we got a Des player on the ice here.
Drop pass free to Ingram to the slot area again, and they can't knock it down. Bodied into the boards. Deseronto trying to hold this line.
Sawyer's on the ice. We know what's going to happen here. Here we go.
Free and Sawyer.
Here we
Cross
go.
check in the slot. And Free baits him into a penalty. And another one. That could be 4 minutes right there. He cross-checked Free in the throat. And you didn't, I don't know if you saw that on the camera, but Sawyer comes onto the ice, cross-checked the captain in the throat, and that could really hurt. And Free stood there, looked right at it, looked at the ref, said, let's give it a 2. Power play.
It's a 4-minute penalty.
Yes, sir.
We knew when we saw him on the ice that was what he was going to do.
It's got to be one of the most, it's got to be a dumb play to send a guy out. They don't even fight, now they're down by 4 men.
That just doesn't make any sense. It's not smart hockey. You're down by a goal. You're trying to tie the game up, and you send out your goon to try and instigate a fight. It's just not smart hockey. It's going to cost you a game.
100%. Gustafson on the bench looking for an answer. He doesn't have a letter on him, so he's got to be careful. Last night, the same thing happened for a Deseronto Bulldog talking to the ref. The ref literally told him to get away from me because they can't be complaining about all these penalties. It's a straightforward cross-check to the throat. It's got to be 4 minutes. This face-off is going to be big for Tweed. Draw one back. Hops over Jones' stick. Comes down the ice. Morrison into play. He'll make a smart play up. And they're in. Reinhold across the blue line. A nice move in. Put it on net. Just over the head. And back down the ice. 15 seconds have dwindled away on this power play. Evans Morrison throws it behind the net for Shaw. He'll move out. Drop pass. Allure with it. Nope, that's Doherty. Long ice pass. Good stick work there. Back the other way comes Deseronto in. That's across, and they score. Deseronto on the penalty kill. It's made it 4-4. Aaron play in the neutral zone. Deseronto took advantage of it. And they've tied it here in the early stages of the third.
Deseronto very effective on their penalty kill, known to score a bunch of short-handed goals. Last night against Frontenac they had 2, so Tweed's got to be very careful here when they're trying to set up on the power play, not to cough it up, because that's a good example of what just happened there.
Deseronto has 6 short-handed goals on the season. That is a big number.
3 of them in 2 days.
Unreal. Drill around the net. First man in. Tweed with control. Look like they're on a mission now, and it's Ingram. Corner to the point. Morris with the shot. Goes off the heel. It comes out in front of the net. Shot. Another save. Ripped the shot, and it goes up. It stops onto a Tweed stick. They get control again. Morris. Good touch pass. Walking in. Sits it down low to Ingram. To Morris. Pass cross. Here's a chance. Cross in front of the net. Tweed backhand pass. Ingram, point, Morris, he's got a boomer of a shot. Ingram off the handle, knocked down by Morris at the blue line, keeping control. Into the half boards to the point again, and Morris down low, working it out. Pass, and it'll go astray across the blue line. Tweed having a hard time getting set up here. It's got a shot in. Deseronto trying to whip it back out. Holding on to it. Great play there by Reinhold. Free, holds the zone, but it's out. Norris, backhand pass. Murtaugh gains the zone, and we got an offside inside the Deseronto zone. 14-11 to
go here in the third. 2:06 still left in the Tweed power play. Lots of time for them to take this lead back. If they can get it in 6 seconds, they still get another 2-minute power play, but their best idea now is to set it up in their zone. Get some shots from the point. They got Jones back there. He can really rip a puck. Around the other side. Great play there by Reinhold. Working it out to the dot. Ripped a shot, and it hits the crossbar. Goes up into the mesh. A ripping shot by Reinhold. What a bullet.
That puck had eyes, Billy. That puck had eyes.
Sure did. And for a goalie, it feels like you're blinded by it. I don't think he saw. What a ripping shot. He's got such a rocket from nothing. It didn't even look like he loaded up for that. And it's back for Tweed. Looking to pop another lead here for their hometown fans. They're starting to get restless. Tweed chasing him into the corner. Rip to the point, and Shaw puts it back down low. Coming out from the corner. Throws it across ice. Jones shoots! And it stopped. He came in down low. What a great play. Kept in incredibly there by Doherty. To the corner, behind the net.
Miracle's very solid right now in his positioning, keeping his team in this game as it's tied up. So expect him to be a factor going forward in this game if Deseronto wants to win.
Pass shot blocked into the slot. Morrison there in case. Reinhold a little bit out of their own zone. They move with speed across the blue line. It's kept. Shaw looking to give it back to Ingram. He'll hold on to it, go behind the net, the wrap around. Just goes astray. Morris will drill it back towards the net. And the puck is there. We'll hold on for a whistle. Reinhold and all this chaos, still with that smile on his face and treating the other team with respect.
Any team in this league would be lucky to have him. He's just, as they say, a certified beauty.
Oh yeah, sure is. Johnson at the draw. He's got Morris to his left as well. Tried to get it back to the point. A shot stopped by Miracle. Back to the point. No hole. Tweed moving it in. Little stiff pass. Ingram back to the point now. Thrown over. Good play. Cross ice pass. Throws it down low. Going to the net. Opportunity there. It's a foot. Great speed by Morris to get on that one. Right on his horse. Keep it in the zone. Drilled into the corner. Tweed Oil Kings trying to bring the puck out. 14 seconds on the clock. Deseronto out. And they'll kill this one off. A 4-minute double minor. And they can't score. But Deseronto got a shorty. Passing here to get it out of his zone. Hits the boards awkwardly. And Deseronto will pick it up and scoot through center ice with good speed. They're in on goal. Tried to go around Morris. He's in with a chance, and it's knocked away. Back to the point. Goes astray. Back down the ice. Tweed will get a chance for a change. Miracle finds his man at the blue line. They hold it, and they're in. Half-boards knocked off the puck. Cross ice pass. Deseronto shoots, and Morrison makes a great save. And again, chance into the slot, and the net's knocked off the pegs of a draw inside the Tweed zone. Well, it's a back-to-back weekend where Tweeds come up short in an overtime game. They were both to the Barry's Bay Wolves, who are showing resilience down the stretch, trying to get up into that top 3 in conference. Chance at the point, cross ice pass, shot towards the net. Morrison there to make a sturdy save. Chipped off towards the net. Nice play out by Doherty. And they're in. On goal. Tweed shot and a great save by Miracle. What a steady stop by Miracle there. Deseronto crosses the blue line, back to Massey, shoots and whips it way high and over the net. Deseronto controlling that puck across the blue line. Fan play by Masterson. Into the corner, tries to throw it to the slot in the road. Tweed with speed, Wilby. Nice play, trying to go around the man. He took that hit with ease. Shook him up a little bit, but he was all right. Deseronto now holding check. Good play there by Carruthers. They're back the other way, they dump it in. Around the net goes Tweed. Good play to get
Carruthers now. Rolling puck, great pass across. Tried to throw it in front, and Miracle jumps on that one to make the save.
No love lost between these two teams. Let me tell you, they are turning into bitter rivals. And as the playoffs get closer and closer, a second round matchup between these two teams would be a dream.
It really would. It would be definitely like Montreal, Toronto, or Montreal, Boston.
Absolutely. The atmosphere here is wild. I can't imagine what it's like in Deseronto when they play, because the fans get pretty crazy there too. Into the corner. Tried the slot area, shoots, and Miracle comes up big. Oh my!
Miracle looking a lot like Carey Price on that big save there.
Certainly did, although this time in almost a Laval jersey, as you were saying.
Hey, Carey Price played one game for Laval Rocket. He did during a conditioning stint before he faced the Leafs.
Did he win?
In the playoffs. No. He didn't play the whole game, but he did play.
Good switch there by Carruthers and Jones as Jones took the guy in front, gets this lift out of the front of the net, and they're out on a 2-on. But Reinhold trying to get there first. That was disappointing. What a great switch by Jones and Carruthers. Jones knew he couldn't get him. Carruthers had better positioning on him. Jones took the passer. Carruthers took the puck carrier. It worked out perfectly for them. Check that out, folks, on the replay. Beautiful play by the Tweed defenders on that one. Doherty at the draw, looking to take it here, and he will. Tweed behind the net, around the boards, up to Shaw. Shaw ripped a pass across ice. Reinhold throws it back. Carruthers going in after it. Can't get there first. Dan turns to the slot shot, ripped it up and into the mesh, and it will go on a play.
One thing about this rink, if you miss a shot, you can easily get an odd man rush going the other way, kind of like we see in overtime when it's 3-on-3. So expect a missed shot can really turn the tides for one team here.
9:49 on the clock, and scrummed again. Shot. Morrison makes a save, and Morris steers it out of harm's way. He got enough of it to keep it out, and a great D there to support him. Shot again. Morris finds it to a crowd. Ow! What he did, chipped off the glass.
Down the ice and out. We'll get the ice. Morris, unreal.
That was about 3 inches away from being a lead for Deseronto, and Brody Morris there just saved the day. But they're playing within the lines of the game, so I don't think there'll be very many more penalties between now and the end of regulation unless the tides change.
Both teams want to win so badly, you would think that would become a sidebar to the game, trying to kill each other and bait them into penalties as we're talking. Way up to the neutral zone. Masterson is met with ferocity there. Let me tell you, he's really gotten the attention of Tweed. Most of the league now is thrown up to the neutral zone. Shipped back in. Masterson again. 3 guys stiffed on him. Shot. Great save by Morrison. Way out past the blue paint. He is feeling it now. Great save by him and Miracle as well as third. Front of that net shot. Zach Masterson. Morris giving it to Masterson.
No, he definitely does not. There's a couple spears there by Masterson at the end of that. He's got to be careful not to take another penalty. It looks like the refs are going to let this one go.
Great if they look the player beside it. Draw scrum one. Off the glass and down the ice. Coming after that is Shaw. Johnson drilled it down. Keeps it in at the blue line. In the corner, shoveled back around. Johnson, he can't keep it in. Back comes the Elijah, or Ryan. Or Ryan. cheer for the hometown faithful. I can't get his name right, but I think he's doing a great job.
You know, Rhino's got a cut right below his left eye, and he's still smiling. He got that cut yesterday in Barry's Bay, but you know, nothing phases this guy. He's always happy to be out there.
Hockey players, hockey players. Lauren behind the net to Johnston. Nice long pass, a great defensive play there to keep that from being a great play. Shipped out the zone behind the net. Hold on to that one is Johnstone. Take the guy out. If you can't take the puck, it's to the point. It's a shot. It's kicked out by Morrison. And the garbage is steered away. He's got no step. He kicks it up to the center ice area. Deseronto looking to bring it back in, and they will. Cross pass. Deseronto working it low. Good play by Shaw. Keep his body between the player. Johnston. Pass cross ice. Shovel up by Reinhold. That would be all back. Face off inside the Tweed zone. Deseronto pushing here in the late stages of this game. And they're hanging around.
So far, Deseronto's doing a great job controlling the play right now, and it looks like the game is shifted in their favor right now. So they have great control in the offensive zone.
Momentum has a way of leaking into a hockey game, and I think we're seeing it right now. Shot up the neutral zone, Deseronto. Across the blue line, Carruthers trying to hold with him. He can't. Free tries, he can't. Coming to Jones. Dump the guy in front of the net. He is not looking to stick battle. Slash, little shot. Stay away from the penalties here. Shot. Giving him a good cross check there. We're getting 2 minutes to Jones for elbowing. And what they're doing now is they're frustrating the Oil Kings with the penalties. And they're crowding Morrison even more in this period. It's not just Zach Masterson, it's any player that's around that net. We'll see what Tweed can do, and we'll see what Deseronto can do in the offensive part of this 2-minute minor. 6:40 to go here in the third period. One time, Tweed flying 3-2. They got some games to make up. This will be a big W. Complete crowd, the Ice Wolves.
I'll say though, this is some of the better officiating we've seen so far this season. They've been very consistent with their calls and not letting anything really slide.
Riding that tightrope, cross ice pass. Morrison there, shot deflected. Stopped by Morrison. Trying to go for a round. Shoves it out in front. Morrison there to make the save. Unreal. Trying back the other way. Morrison with speed and makes another stop again. Tweed in their own zone being hemmed in on this power play. And Morrison coming up large for his compadres. Good physical play on the board. This opportunity to say that's fun. That shot is a very good play. The crowd loves that one. They'll get it down into Deseronto territory, and a penalty coming to number 7, Zach Masterson.
I guess we'll find out. Another prime example of you got to be as good as you want. Like basically, you got to stay out of the box.
You're going to hurt your team. You're going to the box again. And in the late stages of this game, that could be unreal, man.
What's the opposite of the Lady Bing?
I don't know.
I think we call it. There's the Bill Masterson, but maybe we should have this Hack Masterson award for penalty minutes of the game. I don't know.
I agree. Yes, indeed.
No disrespect.
No disrespect. Just calm it as we see it, folks. That's all. Girl, I want to say, Chelsea, we have a lot of respect for every team. stray into the zone. It's ripped around on the glass. Ingram will be the recipient of that one. Then it bounced out in front of the net. Morrison had to be mindful of that. Pass around the blue line to the half boards. Deseronto will keep it in. Along the boards, back to the point. Chance for a shot and throw it back down low. Ingram, 25 seconds remaining. Tweed Oil Kings will go to the power play. Just under a minute. That hits stick. Into the Deseronto zone. And they'll pick it up. Make a play happen here. The end of this penalty for Deseronto. Through the neutral zone. Gingerly. Going around a man. In on goal. Ripped a shot. Morrison stands tall. Beauty save. And listen to that crowd. In the corner. Those fans over at the corner to the right of Morrison. He is in that corner. They are loving this game.
Yeah, that's Rooster over there. Roosters are hardcore Oil Kings fan. He also goes to other games for other teams. He was actually out last night in Deseronto supporting the Phantoms. So, Rooster, we love you, buddy. He's a big supporter of ours.
Gotta love that. Every save he makes, the whole side of that arena goes crazy. And three looking to make them all go nuts again. Tries to go around. He'll get it in. Back pass to Dory. Shovel play to Shaw. Reinhold, shot by Shaw. That hit him in the ankle. That's got to hurt Jones. Puck bounces on him. Makes a little play down low. He's got it. Settling it down. Buffalo is on him. He throws it down low again. Moving it around. Cross ice pass. Reinhold tries to go top shelf. He had to corral that with bouncing puck. He gave the goalie time enough to go play.
What I'd like to see here is a big boomer from Will Jones. It'd be nice to see a ripping shot or Shaw as he's on the point.
Right on that tee, bro. That big one-timer. Love to see it.
Strong draw. Deseronto will come away with it. Shoot it behind the net. As they kill the rest of this penalty off, it's down the ice.
You gotta be careful as the penalty expires.
Nice play. Up the line. He's trying to muscle his way in. Throws it into the slot. There we go. Holding penalty coming to Deseronto. 2 minutes. Reinhold had a step on him. Going to the net. That's all he can do is take the hand. Not like it. It's too refereeing in this game. He said they're amazing.
Miracle doesn't look very impressed right now. He's played a solid game. He's definitely one of the game's 3 stars as of right now. Him and Morrison have been just going head to head, and it's been a great goaltending duel right now.
Looked a little shaky, like you said, after that bump. He's got right back in the game. Worst shot right there, top of the crease. No rebound. He holds on to that face. Deseronto's got to stay out of the box. Tweed only gets so many opportunities before they pop one here. They've had a stale bit of goal scoring as of late, but they will come in bunches. As we saw in that 15 or 14 game versus Center Hastings. Pass back. Goal line. Working it back to the point is shot. Another pass. And he'll look to rip it. Hits his foot. Shipped into the blue line. And it's in the zone with 2. Deseronto in. Nice play across, and it's knocked away. Great defensive play by Johnson. Pass up. Coming in with speed. Coming in on goal. Pass behind the net. Goes astray. Pick that up by Johnston. Behind the rack. No. Back to the point. Gets better. Jones. Waits a little long. Shoots it in with the front. Chip back behind the net. Trying to set this up. Half forwards. Nice play there. Little pass across. Jones shoots. Just missed the net. Shoots, and there's Miracle. Top of the circle. You're trying to pick that corner on Miracle, but it's just not happening. He's too big.
He's got his glove in the right position too. He has it right out in front of him. as a goalie, you want to put your gloves right in front of you so that you can track that puck well and get it right in your glove and take away any white of that net as possible.
Shot there by Shaw, over to in front of the net. Shove it back. Shaw again, rolling puck this time. Reinhold shoots, and Miracle caught that one up in the cage, I think, or just below it. Makes a great save there on the sharp shooting Andrew Reinhold.
You got the big fans over there.
I'm loving it here.
Tweed is loving it. That's Rooster for you. You can hear it from a mile away.
Is that the guy who was over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems like a great guy.
Back to the point, hops over Jones' stick, but he gallops back to grab that puck quickly and gives himself some speed or space. Back pass to Shaw. Look at the speed. Great play there to Jones. Pass it. Trying to get it in free. He'll never give up on that puck. Usually comes over. Chance, a looping pass up the ice. Deseronto corrals it. They're in on goal. Thrown to the net and it goes wide. Smart idea by Shaw to get his stick. Back the other way now. And this back and forth action continues. And
Too many men on the ice, maybe?
Is it? That would be an unfortunate penalty for Deseronto right now to take. Coming all the way back down. I think it might have been an offside.
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, they want to make sure the right guys are on the ice because of the ice. It's not an offside. Trying to call it time
Nope.
out.
My bad.
Time out call. By the Deseronto Bulldogs. Well, 1:26 to go. This game has had it all. We've been treated. Special hockey game as always here in Tweed.
If this one goes to overtime, expect a lot of rushes. Let's just put it that way. Wide open ice of 3-on-3. I think this one would be ended very quickly.
Speed on either side, 100%. You can only play so much defense with that much speed.
Yep.
That much extra ice. The goal so far is Joey Mayer from Miracle and Cannon, and then Cannon's had one of his own from Taylor Best. And that's where we find ourselves now in a 4-4 game. Tweed looking for their first of the period. If they scored in the first and the second, see what either club can come up with here in the final minute 25 and a penny.
Knife back to the point, held in by Johnston. Low with a hit. In the slot area, Morris corrals that, throws it down low. Back to the point, Morris shoots, and Miracle
At the top of the crease, makes a great save on that boomer. Number 4, Merritt Morris.
He's just a sponge out there absorbing every single puck that comes to his crease. So far, first start of this game.
100%. Got to give Morris, not just Morrison, he's played amazing, but number 4 Morris on the defense.
Oh, absolutely.
Solid game from him as usual.
It's counts. Just a minute. Great chance there. Deseronto will try and respond. Pass to the slot. They couldn't find it in his feet. Deseronto behind the net throws it to the slot and it goes astray down. Deseronto with 58 seconds. Amazing man. And then the last possessions here. Chipped up. Deseronto loses it at the blue line. Gets it back. Loses it again. Gets it back. Loses it again. Gets it back. More. Oh my goodness. Doherty's got to get back in the play. Get off the ice. Corner around the net. Chip. Incoming. Shot. Stop by Morrison. Jones. Doing what he can't control. Deseronto into the slot. Great play by Jones. They get it out of the zone. There's Ryan. Pass across the ice there by Burke. Jones. Great pass. In the middle. Shoots it on net. Look for that rebound. Back to the point. Jones. Goodbye. They hold the zone. 8 seconds left. Allure to Jones. Shifted in. Attaboy, Jones!
Tweed.
Right. That's a good pick. Saying to go with Murray Free. I think the captain's going to win it for the boys for his boys tonight. And on the other side, number 8 for Deseronto, Noah Grant. That's my picks. We are in for a finish. In for a finish for the books. 10-minute overtime, 3-on-3. You can't get more exciting than this. And this isn't fair. Your guys on the ice. This is not fair. Your guys already on the ice. You can pick the game winner already. Masterson at the draw versus Wilby.
Look how low he's getting on that face-off. That first possession is extremely important.
And this one back by Masterson, and Deseronto will set up. It's difficult to set up with 3 guys, but possession is job 1 in this overtime, and to keep guys in front of you. Jones trying to keep Masterson to the outside. He will. Keeps a stick on him. Masterson moving back to the top of the circle. Sifts it over into his feet and juggles it. Shaw working his man over. Wilby has a man in front of the net. Good body on the boards by Shaw. It's a big frame. Masterson finds him in the slot. What a stop by Morrison! Yes, sirree! Holy Dinah, what a stop! Masterson walks in, drag. Oh my word! What a save by Evan Morrison to keep it at 4-4. No way in Tweed did he come up with that one. Unbelievable.
This battle all game between Morrison and Masterson has been unreal, and that is just putting the icing on the cake.
Roll the highlight film. That was unbelievable on your guy. Now it's my turn. My guy's going to score here. Tweed takes it behind the net. Morris. There's Rhino on the ice. It's a draw pass now for Ingram. This is a good 3 for Tweed, I'll tell you. Sifting for slot. Ingram shoots and says Morris. Little Reinhold shoots and it's blocked again. He gets back to the defensive area. This crowd is still abuzz after that save by Morrison. It's up through the center ice area for Deseronto and it's knocked away. Morris throws it back behind the net.
This building's roof is about to explode if the Oil Kings can pull away.
100%. Johnston has had a great game. It'd be great to finish it here. Little stiff pass. Turn, shoots, and it's stopped by Miracle. I don't think he saw all of it. Nice play by Reinhold to make a little screen on that play.
And he's smiling as always.
As always, Murdoch with that snipe, and here's my guy, Murray Free. Coming in to see if he can get his guys across the finish line in this game, in this battle between Deseronto and Tweed. Face off, just one back. Nice play there. Cross ice pass. Morrison with that phenomenal save to keep it going here in overtime. But I'll tell you, at the other end, Miracle played a phenomenal game as well. A goalie battle, but 2 teams battled for 60 minutes plus. And you've got to find a winner. And in this one, it was the Deseronto Bulldogs. I want to thank Tweed for inviting us into their barn. We love doing it. We love bringing this to you. The Oil Kings, as always, will see it. As they move through this season of ups and downs, and their next game will be against the Ice Flyers Friday, December 22nd from Tweed, and that will be a big one. And we will be here, folks. We will have that for you. So stay tuned. Justin, it's been a pleasure doing this with you.
Yeah, buddy, first time we're doing this together, and I had a blast. It was a good time, Billy.
I think really we should do it more often. And what an incredible game. Thanks, folks, for tuning in. We love bringing it to you, and we hope you enjoy.